Hi everyone, my name is Landon Knight. I'm the head trainer and owner here at Knight Steeds. At Knight Steeds, we strive for excellence in breeding and training of our Missouri Foxtrotters and our Rocky Mountains. In every stud that we choose and in every foal that we breed, we strive for three things: perfect gait, perfect conformation, and perfect disposition. Now, as you know, as a horse person, those things are probably hard to come by, getting three things that are perfect in one horse. But we strive for that, especially in our training. We strive for perfection. We believe that each of our horses have gone through the necessary steps in their life from the time they were born up until they're this age to provide an exceptional horse that will take you on any trail, or it will take you into any arena, and you can have fun in a safe, enjoyable ride. Pudge here is a Missouri Foxtrotter, and later on here you'll see more videos of him. Through apprenticeships, as well as studying of methods of professional and very renowned trainers in the horse world, I believe that I have come up with my own method of how to train and provide an exceptional horse for you in your home. My buddy Pudge. I raised him. He is a 6-year-old Missouri Foxtrotter gelding that is as sweet as they come. As you can see, he lays down on cue with just the tap of your finger on his knee. This is great for mounting him if you can't step up to a horse. As you'll see, I crawl all over him, and he does exceptionally well with just being loved on. He's good around kids and around dogs, and he'd be the perfect horse for your husband, your wife, or even just your kids. He does exceptionally well in the arena as he knows his leg cues, and he neck reins like a reining horse. He stands to be mounted and won't move a muscle until you tell him to. He's very responsive and aware of what his rider wants from him. He has been through Clinton Anderson's fundamentals, intermediate, and advanced series, and was started in the Clinton Anderson methods from the time he was a foal. He does incredibly well in the round pen, lunging on the line as well as off the line, and again is an exceptional riding horse for the trails or for the arena. As you can see here, I just have a tiny rope around his neck, and he's as responsive as if he had a bit in his mouth. I spend much of my time desensitizing my horses so that when it comes to trail riding, if there's something unexpected or scary that happens, such as birds flying out from underneath him or deers jumping out in front of him, he's not going to be shocked by it. He's good with tarps, flags, water bottles crinkling, rain jackets, and so on. He crosses water without a problem, and you'll see that in a little bit here in the video. And I hope from this video you'll see that you can really just do about anything with this horse and he's totally fine. Sometimes horses that are like this, though, aren't as enjoyable to ride,
but that
because
isn't
they
the
may
case
be
for Pudge.
considered dead.
He's an amazing ride, very responsive, and listens to voice commands, your saddle, and your legs. As you can see here, he stands to be saddled. He also ground ties, which is awesome if you're up on the trail or if you don't have a place to tie them. All you have to do is drop the rope to the ground, and he'll stay there without moving. You can throw things around him, on top of him, and he just doesn't care. He's okay with his ears being touched. He's okay with his feet being picked up. He does great for the farrier or any other things you may need to do with him. This makes him great around kids as well, as things can run on top of him, around him, underneath him, and he doesn't care. As you can see here, I'm yanking pretty tight on the cinch. He's not cinchy, and he does great with all of those things as well. One thing that I ensure that my horses all do is lower their head to be bridled or to have a halter put on them. This ensures that you can get to them no matter your height. There's nothing more annoying than a horse that lifts its head up in the air when he's trying to be bridled. I teach my horses to side pass towards you as well as away from you. That way, if you're near a tree stump or a rock and you can't step up onto your horse, but you can't lay him down, you can have him side pass towards you. Like I said, you can crawl all over this horse and he has no issue. Pudge does great around dogs, cats, goats. He's been there, done that with all of those things as well. I teach my horses to yield their forequarters as well as their hindquarters away from me to ensure that they're never in my space. They're very respectful of my personal space. And as you can see when riding Pudge, he is always very, very aware and keen to what I want. This is a respect thing that I've taught him, and he's this way whether it is me riding or someone else. A lot of times when you teach a horse this, horses will just respect or obey the person that taught them that. But as I show in the video, he's ridden or has been ridden by many other people, not just me. He's great to be ridden by anyone. I teach them to flex both sides. This is what keeps him soft and supple in the face. He's okay with loud tarps, flags, things like that being waved over him. I hope in this video I show that he's very responsive, but not only very responsive, also not reactive to things as well, which is a great combination. He can side pass to open gates. As you can see here, he's doing it. He tries to hurry it up sometimes, so I was slowing him up there. Loads in a trailer just fine, doesn't have an issue with that. Also backs out of the trailer just great as well. He's an experienced trail horse. From the time he was a baby until now, he has been on the trail, been around dogs here. You can see the dogs charging at the fence, been over logs, rivers, creeks, streams, bridges, you name it, he's done it. Here he is on some railroad tracks. This is him crossing a little stream as I tried to capture him not having issues with little puddles or streams. And then the next video clip, him crossing and walking up a massive river. He does just great with any of these things. You don't have to encourage him to go into them like other horses. He just kind of does it. It's just part of his job. He knows that. In the next clip here, you'll see a friend of mine who said he wanted to go shoot guns off of horses. So he got his hillbilly outfit on and we went and shot guns off of him. He does just fine in the lead or in the back. He doesn't or isn't in a hurry to get to the front or to keep up with the other horses. This horse without a rider decided to walk right by him, and as you can see, Pudge doesn't really care at all. He's fine to stay in the back. If you have any questions or would like additional information on Pudge, my email is here as well as my phone number. Feel free to call me, text me, or email me, and I can give you additional information on Pudge.